Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Oberlin, where tonight we again have Oberlin Red Devil football coming to you live here from Smick Memorial Field, where once again the Oberlin Red Devils back in action here on Friday night, week 4 of the season, almost halfway through the regular season games, not including that week 9 game that will be coming up at the end of October. But it's week 1 of district play, and boy, are we excited and ready for it. As Oberlin played 3 non-district games there, was able to walk out of it 1-2, once again taking down St. Francis last week by a final score of 20-14, and they were able to get the win. Pretty big win last week over kind of a rival there in St. Francis, and they're trying to do the same thing here again tonight. The Quinter Bulldogs have made their way out on the field. They're warming up right now. Oberlin has retreated back to the locker room. They've been out warming up. They always come out a little bit earlier than everybody else and make their way back in before the start of the game. Do want to mention that we are live on our YouTube channel here tonight. Over, if you type in 101.1 KFNF and all bold in all capital letters over on your YouTube, you can get over there and you will see the live game here tonight via the camera. I'll do my best to kind of keep up with the game and stuff like that, running it all at once, but it's going to be a fun one tonight. Week 1 of district action between these two teams, and you heard it from Coach Hardwick. These Oberlin Red Devils, they've been ready for it. So is Quinter, and Quinter comes in ranked 6th currently in the 8-man Division I ranks, and boy, are they deserving so of that number 6 ranking, as in week 1 they had a bloodbath battle out there with Wallace County in Sharon Springs to start the season. They were able to take down Wallace County 30-28 in double overtime, went down to the wire, and Quinter was able to punch in a couple of late touchdowns to walk away with the win there, get a big defensive stop on a 2-point conversion to walk away with the win 30-28. They just blew out Dighton last week 42-12, but like I said, weird game, 28-12 after one quarter, then no scoring in the second and third quarter, and then in that fourth quarter, 14 points from Quinter to kind of add it all up and to make it a final score of 42-12. So a couple of blowout wins, a close one in overtime, and a week 1 of district action for both of these teams. Oberlin the past couple of years has just been that one game away from making their way into the playoffs there in week 9, and it's usually come down to between them and Quinter. Quinter's got the best of them the past couple of seasons to make their way into the postseason and leave Oberlin left standing, looking on the outside, looking in, as Oberlin looking to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since 2020, and they're trying to do it this season. But it all starts with district action. Doesn't matter your record, as long as that record in district action is good enough to get you into the playoffs. That's all that matters, and it all starts tonight. Pretty good night for football here tonight in Oberlin. Had a couple of rain showers move in, thunderstorms last night, and there's still some puddles of water all throughout. As you know, they're redoing the track here at the football field, so currently that's kind of all that chopped up asphalt that's making its way around the outside of the football field. And then kind of the inside of that, where they've torn up some sod, there's a bunch of puddles and stuff like that around the field, looking very nice and very green out there on the football field right now. But you can tell it kind of needed some rain, but freshly mowed, freshly painted, and it's ready to go here tonight. Probably, I'm sure, going to get a little bit slick as we make our way into the evening hours. That's kind of what happened at St. Francis last week. After the sun kind of set behind the clouds a little bit, it became kind of slick out there with that dew kind of already sticking to the grass here as we get later into the evening. But a high of 71 right now here at the field right around kickoff time. We'll get about as low as 67, 65, 64 degrees here for you by the end of the game here tonight. But Quinter has not played 2 4-quarter games. They beat St. Francis in one half 52-0. Oberlin has played in 2 4-quarter games and then lost to Wallace County there by the 45-point rule with a minute to go in the third quarter of play. So they played every quarter but one this year, Oberlin has. Oberlin out to a great start to their season, scoring a ton of points compared to last year, even the year before that. This is definitely an offense, even with the younger parts that have moved their way into it, that is looking really, really nice. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you your starting lineups. Then we'll have the national anthem and kickoff. We'll hear from Oberlin. Once again, it's the Oberlin Red Devils taking on the Quinter Bulldogs here tonight. Week 1 of district action right here on today's Best Country, 101.1 KFNF. Welcome back here from Oberlin, where we're just about ready to set and ready to get going here as they're about ready to take on the national anthem. We'll take another quick break and be back with Oberlin football right here on today's Best Country 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here from Oberlin, where we're just about set and ready to go. Just paused. Oberlin about ready to charge out onto the field. Quinter out on the field on the far side of the field. Once again, Smick Memorial Field running east to west here tonight. No sun, really, as it's kind of already tucked in behind everything. And a nice, beautiful night here for football. 70-degree night. A little moisture in the air. You can feel it after the rain we've had over the past couple of days. And a beautiful night for football here in Oberlin, Kansas. Oberlin and Quinter District Week 1 action here tonight, and it's all leading up to the playoffs here from here on out. Take you through your starting lineups here tonight. We will start with the Quinter Bulldogs here tonight. Quinter once again under the head coaching tutelage of Cody Corwin in his second season at Quinter. He's got a 7-6 record. Take you through their starting lineup on the offensive side of the ball. At the left guard spot, it's a 205-pound senior Dashelle Brown. At the center spot, 270-pound junior Eli Gillespie. At the right guard spot, it's Cademan Bridges, the 275-pound sophomore. At the quarterback spot, it's Shea Sawyers, the 170-pound junior. At the running back spot, it is Trace Kinderknecht, the 155-pound senior. At the wide receiver spot, number is 190-pound junior Caden Camden Polifka, the 190-pound junior. Also at the wide receiver spot, 150-pound senior Ethan Gruenbacher. And at the tight end / fullback spot, you'll see him play in the backfield. And on the line tonight is Lakin Getz, the 225-pound senior. On the defensive side of the ball, at the defensive end spots, it's 200-pound senior Avery Briggs and 190-pound junior Camden Prolifka. At the defensive line spot as well, there in the nose guard spot, it is Dashelle Brown, 205-pound senior. At the linebacker spot, it is Shea Salyers, 170-pound junior, and Lakin Getz, 225-pound senior. At the cornerback spots tonight, it is Trace Kinderknecht, the 155-pound senior, and Ethan Gruenbacher, the 150-pound senior. And at the safety spot, it is Colton Worth, 145-pound freshman. And that's the starting lineups once again for the Quinter Bulldogs under the head coaching tutelage of Cody Corwin. Now for the Oberlin starting lineup here tonight, pretty much the same as it has been through the first 3 weeks of the season. On the offensive side of the ball, 5'10", 185-pound junior Garrett Emick. 5'10", 187-pound freshman Caden Shaw and 5'8", 152-pound freshman Rustin Bailey make up the offensive line. At the quarterback spot, it's 5'10", 153-pound senior Lucas Zadro at the running back spot, but you'll also see him play a little quarterback as well. 5'6", 151-pound freshman Josiah Pattengall. At the wide receiver spot, it is Reed Fort, 5'11", 138-pound senior, and Talon Savage, 5'9", 136-pound junior. At the tight end spot, 6'2", 195-pound sophomore Tyler Osmeyer. And now on to the defensive side of the ball for head coach Brandon Hardwick's squad here tonight. It is defensive end 5'10", 185-pound junior Garrett Emick, and defensive end 6'2", 195-pound sophomore Tyler Ostmeyer. At the linebacker spot, 4 of them here for the Red Devils tonight. Theodore Butterfield, 5'10", 180-pound sophomore. Lucas Zadro, 5'10", 153-pound senior. Rustin Bailey, 5'8", 152-pound freshman, and Josiah Pattengall, 5'6", 151-pound freshman. At the defensive back spots and safety spots here tonight for the Red Devils, it's 5'11", 138-pound senior Reed Fort, and 5'9", 136-pound junior Talon Savage. Once again, starting lineups for the Oberlin Red Devils and the Quinter Bulldogs. Give you a look at their schedules one more final time. Oberlin coming off that big win last week to St. Francis by a final score of 20-14. Quinter taking down Dighton last week 42-14. They're 3-0. Oberlin 1-2. We're about ready to get going here. Just waiting on the Red Devils to take the field as they'll make their way in here from the north side of the football field. Beautiful night for football. 71 degrees right around here at kickoff. And so Oberlin's offense here tonight so far, looking to continue their successes over the past couple of weeks, has played pretty good. Obviously haven't been able to come away with 3 wins like they would like to, but off to a better start than they have last season, as they have scored a total of 44 points so far to start this season out of their 3 games. At this point last year, they only had 14 points going into this game against Quinter, in which they would get shut out 46-0. Like I mentioned, Oberlin and Quinter didn't really play each other from about 2001 to 2013 as far as I can go back and have seen, but from 2014 on, it's kind of been a normal rivalry with Quinter and Oberlin kind of being in the same district pretty much the whole entire time so far. As they've been in the same district a lot. Once again, Oberlin 6-2 versus Quinter, and the Oberlin Red Devils charge out onto the football field as they are ready to go, led by Lucas Zadro, the senior, Reed Fort, the senior, Rustin Bailey, along with Garrett Emick, make their way out onto the football field as well, and we will get set and ready for the coin toss here in just a few seconds. Beautiful night for football. Second home game of the season for the Red Devils, but second in 4 games to start the season. So out of a month, 2 on the road, 2 at home. Can you believe it? Just a little bit over a month ago, we were in Dighton to start out the season and already in week 4 as the teams meet up there at the 40-yard line, ready for the coin toss as they shake hands. Captains for this Red Devils team out there on the field right now, Reed Fort, Talon Savage, Garrett Emick along. Garrett Emick and Reed Fort. As officials in the white hat taking them through everything. Getting ready to go here. Week 1 of district action between the Oberlin Red Devils and the Quinter Bulldogs. Oberlin took the field with just about a minute to go here before the game, and it's kind of one of Brandon Hardwick's thing. We're not taking the field until we absolutely necessarily have to. And they took the field a little bit just before that 1:30 mark here today. Quinter off to a great start, like I mentioned, number 6 in the rankings, and between them and Hill City, Rawlins County, Hoxie, it's your choice who's going to win the districts. Probably those 3 out of those 4 teams will probably make it. Oberlin trying to sneak in and get past one of those teams, but Oberlin's kind of got a nice spot here. They're on the outside looking in with all of those teams being really good, and we do have an official, so Quinter has won the toss and chosen to receive. And so Quinter will receive and a move left to right. Oberlin will kick off here to start the game. So we are about ready to get set and underway as each team runs back to their respective sidelines. Oberlin on the near side here and Quinter on the far side. Quinter will be moving left to right across your radio dial to start the contest. The Oberlin Red Devils will move right to left. Oberlin coming out in their red unis here tonight with the gray pants, white numbers, white Red Devils scripted across the front, gray helmets with a nice little Red Devil spear going down the middle. The Quinter Bulldogs come out in their white road unis with a red and black stripe down the side of basically the tops and the pants, which are both white. And then Quinter listed across the front in red, etched in black. So are the numbers, which are on the front and the back of the jersey. Oberlin and Quinter with the white helmets with the Bulldog logo on the side. We are set and ready to go. Garrett Emick has it teed up, and we are set for week 1 of district football action here. Trace Kinderconnect back to receive it. High end over in boot that Kinderconnect will take right at about the 5-yard line, rushing it up the middle of the football field. He's got some running room before he's tackled from behind, and shoving him backwards right there is Josiah Pattengall. And so here come the Quinter Bulldogs and this high-powered offense that scored 41.3 points per game through the first 3 games of the season so far. Once again, live on our YouTube channel, 101.1 KFNF on YouTube. Go check it out. Type that into the search bar. Go to the live section, and you should find us right there. So here come the Quinter Bulldogs. You're going to see them run the football a lot, but could pass out of the situations as well. Salyers, the quarterback. Got receivers to either side. No, it's Kinderconnect. He's out of the Wildcat, takes it right up the middle of the football field. Got some running room, but brought down right away. So Kinderconnect with a gain of 4 here to start the contest. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 6. Came out of the Wildcat to start the game, and it looks like they're going to go into it again. Here's the snap. Kinderconnect direct to him. He's got some running room up the middle of the football field. Breaks it. He's got it at 25-30. 35 to the 40. 35-30. 25-20. 15, 10, 5. He's gone on the second play of the game. 11-17 to go, and he is gone. But they will say holding is going to be called right there on the Bulldogs. So the Red Devils will take it as Kinderconnect made one juke and then found himself all the way into the end zone for 6, but they'll call it back, and it's now 2nd down and 16 coming up here for the Quinter Bulldogs. Quinter had a ton of penalties last week as well, a total of 14 for 86 last week there against.
Ball is on the 14-yard line.
Sorry about that. Forgot to take everything off of the live there. So Quinter with the football, 2nd down and 16 from the 14-yard line. Takes the snap. Here's Kinderconnect on the QB run, and he is brought down right away. Maybe a pickup of a yard, and it'll bring up 3rd down and long. As that, they say that was Camden Prolifka with the carry. And makes it 3rd down and 15. So Quinter with the football, 3rd down and 15 from the 15-yard line of their own. Shotgun set for Salyers, 2 receivers to the left, man on his hip of the backfield. Salyers takes the snap, wanting to throw it out to the flat. No, he's looking to throw the deep ball. Has a man and overshoots him by a long shot down there, right at about the 40-yard line, as he was looking on the far side of the football field there to get it to Ethan Gruenbacher. It was Reed Ford in coverage, and that'll bring up 4th down and 15. So a crucial penalty takes a touchdown off the board for the Bulldogs, and now they'll have to punt away here on their first possession of the day. So Lucas Zadro will be back to receive the kick here for the Red Devils. He stands right at about the 25-yard line of the Red Devils. Here's the snap and the kick. High spinner that will take a bounce right at about the 35 and continue to roll inside the 30. And finally marked down by Quinter Connect right at about the 28-yard line. So that's where the Red Devils will start with the football here with 10:15 to go in the first quarter of play. So 10:15 to go here in the first quarter of play. And the Red Devils will start with the football, first down and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Shotgun set here for Zadro. Patton-Gall on his hip. One receiver to the right, none to the left. Two tight end set. Here's the snap. Hand off to Patton-Gall. He's got some running room. 30, 35, 40. To the 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Shoved into the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, 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 Red Devils. And the Red Devils take the lead here in the first quarter, 6-0. No, they say he just stepped out at the 1-yard line. But, man, he takes that from the 28 all the way to the 1. Josiah Patton-Gall showing the speed in the early going. So a run of 51 yards. They light off the cannon, think it's a touchdown, but it isn't one yet. They still got some damage to do. One play, 51-yard run. Garrett Emick. No, it'll be Patton-Gall to take the snap, dives forward, and he's in this time for the touchdown. Touchdown, touchdown, Red Devils. And they take the lead 6-0 here in the first quarter with 10:03 to go. How about that for a start? So a touchdown taken off the board for the Bulldogs. And this time the Red Devils take care of it and get into the end zone to make it 6-0 here with 10:03 to go. Lucas Zadro out of the shotgun. Emick on his hip of the backfield. No, Emick will take the snap. He does. Fakes the handoff. Runs it right up the middle. Runs into a wall. Did he get in? No, they'll say he's about a yard short. So the Red Devils leave 2 points right out there on the field, but they get 6. It's a 51-yard run to set up a 1-yard touchdown run to himself. Josiah Patton-Gall doing it all on the first possession for the Red Devils. They take the lead here in the first quarter. It's Oberlin 6, Quinter 0. This is Oberlin Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Back here from Oberlin, where Garrett Emick will kick this one high and deep to Quinter Connect, who takes it at the goal line. Got some running room as he makes his way out near the 20-yard line before he's wrapped up and brought down.
About the 22-yard line. Reed Fort was the first guy to hit him.
And so first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs from their own 22-yard line to start. The Bulldogs got into the end zone on the second play from scrimmage, but it was called back due to a holding penalty. Here's the snap, direct 1-2, Quinter Connect. He's racing it up the left side, got some running room before he's wrapped up and brought down, and Laundry makes its way back out onto the field again. Here with 9:52 to go.
Holding once again against the Bulldogs.
And it is going to be another holding penalty here on the Bulldogs.
Repeat first down.
So
first down to 17.
it'll be first down and 15 here for the Bulldogs after the loss of 5. There on the penalty. Here's the snap, handoff to Quinter Connect. He's got some running room, takes it out across the 15 before he's wrapped up and brought down, and it'll bring up second down. So it was Quinter Connect on that first run as well, but didn't really gain anything that time. And it'll bring up second down here and call it 13 after the pickup of a couple.
Brings up the second down about 14.
So they say he only was able to pick up about a yard there. Second down and 14, 9:03 and counting to go. Here in quarter number 1, 6-0, Oberlin in front. Here's the snap, handoff to Quinter Connect. He's got some running room to the outside, takes it just across the 20-yard line before he's upended and pushed out of bounds. And the Bulldogs, who have been working behind the sticks today, are now going to be behind him again, make it third down. As they say, he just got back to the original line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. Thought he might have made his way out to about the 21-yard line, but they say no gain. They leave him actually behind the 20. So another crucial third down here. Salyers out of the shotgun. Two receivers to the left, none to the right. Quinter Connect on his hip of the backfield. Salyers sends a man in motion across the line, takes the snap. It's a jet sweep motion to Polifka. He's got some running room before he's wrapped up and brought down by Josiah Pattengall just across the 25 at about the 27-yard line. So a nice little pickup there of a few yards on third down, but it'll set up fourth down and 5. So a pickup 11 there for Polifka, but not enough to get the first down. And these Red Devils have now forced Quinter to go 0 for 2 to start the game. Salyers will be under the shotgun. T formation to the backfield here for the Bulldogs. Here's the snap, handoff, he's wrapped up, going nowhere and pushed backwards. The first man to get to him right there, see who's going to pop out from the pile. It is Theodore Butterfield coming in from the linebacker spot to get him and knock him back on fourth down and force a turnover on downs here. And the Red Devils will take over first down and 10 from their own 27 after a nice little pickup there of about 3 yards. But not enough to go anywhere after that. So first down and 10 for the Red Devils, who scored on their first possession after a 51-yard run, set up a 1-yard touchdown. Zadra out of the shotgun, sends a man into motion, and now delay of game going to be called on the Red Devils.
Looks like they probably lined up offsides, maybe. But it's offsides regardless.
No, they're going to say offsides called on the Red Devils.
15.
And those are those penalties that Coach Brandon Hardwick talked about in our pregame show that the Devils really need to limit if they're wanting to walk away with the win. In front, 6-0 here with 8:05 to go in the first quarter of play. First down and 15. Zadra out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, handoff. He's got some running room. Pattengall again. Bangs into a couple of Quinter Bulldogs in the secondary before he's wrapped up and brought down at the original first down line of scrimmage. So a pickup of 5 right there for Josiah Pattengall. So Pattengall got the touchdown to start the game after a 51-yard run. They say he just stepped out at about the 2-inch line. Called it a 1-yard touchdown run. 7:39 to go here in the first quarter of play. Second down and 10 for the Red Devils. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Sends a man into motion. Here's the snap, handoff. This is to Capurzo. He's got some running room. Makes his way out across the 20. Nearing the 25, they'll say he gets a couple of yards before he stuck his knee down. He dove forward for a couple of more, but they'll say the knee came down first. And it'll bring up third down and long here for the Devils. Third down at about 8.
Third down for the Red Devils, third and about 8.
So Jaden Capurzo, who scored those 2 touchdowns against Dighton back in week 1, rushing for a couple of there on the jet sweep. Third down and 8 for the Devils from the Bulldog 28-yard line. One receiver to the right, 2 tight end set. Pattengall out of the shotgun, looking to throw. He does over the middle, and coming back to the ball was Ostmeyer, but it almost was intercepted. Flag comes down to the backfield. A personal foul is going to be called against the Bulldogs. And it's going to be roughing the passer called on the Bulldogs. So this might lead to a first down here for the Red Devils on third down, and they will take it. So, yes. Oh, my goodness. Couple of huge penalties here in the first waning moments of this game. One to take a touchdown off the board for Quinter. Another that would have forced a third down. So first down and 10 now for the Red Devils from just inside the 15 at, call it the 14-yard line, with 6:46 to go.
First down for the Red Devils on the Bulldog, 14.
So 6:46 to go here in the first quarter of play. First down and 10 from the Bulldog 14. Zadro out of the shotgun. Patton Gall in his right hip. One receiver to the right, two tight end set. Takes the snap, and flags are going to come in, and it looked like the Red Devils lined up offsides. And yes, they're going to call them offsides again. So second offsides penalty on this drive here for the Red Devils. And so a lot of penalties. That's now a total of 5 to start the game. 3 from Quinter, 2 from Oberlin, but Quinters have been a little more drastic here. First down and 15 for the Red Devils. 6:45 to go in the first quarter of play. It was a 1-yard touchdown run from Josiah Pattengall to put the Devils in front 6-0 on 6th-ranked Quinter here in the first quarter. Shotgun set for Zadro. Receiver motioning across the line. It's going to be a QB design run, and Zadro trying to race it to the outside before he's wrapped up and brought down right away. They won't even let him get tackled to the ground as that play went nowhere, and it brings up second down. They'll say he actually lost a yard, and it'll bring up second down and 16. So not a good start running the football if you're Lucas Zadro there. Just tried to take it off to the left side, but there was not really a whole lot of blocks in front of him. Just a tough play for the Red Devil offense. Brings up second down, and they'll still call it 15. 6:14 and counting to go. Zadro out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Hand off to Josiah Pattengall. He's got some running room, takes it out across the 15, and it makes its way to about the original first down line of scrimmage to bring up third down and long here for the Red Devils.
Third and 11.
So Josiah Pattengall able to pick up 4 yards there. Makes it third down and 11. 5:43 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. 6-0 Oberlin in front. Zadro will be on the hip of Pattengall this time and will take this snap out of the shotgun. Zadro on his left hip, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Motion Zadro out into the flat, looking to throw. Still looking to throw. He's in trouble. Has to race out of the pocket. He's got some running room. Takes out across the 10. Cuts back, makes his way to the 5. Diving across the first down. Does he have enough? Yes, he does, but flags come in, and a face mask will be called on the Quinter Bulldogs. So obviously, maybe going to decline that to put him. And was the face mask called? It was called on Quinter. And obviously the penalty was taken, but it'll go after the end of the run and put it first down and goal here for the Red Devils. So needed 11, got all 11, and then picked up a couple of more on the penalty. So it'll be first down and goal here for the Red Devils from the 2-yard line, trying to punch it in and go up 2 scores. Zadro out of the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now trying to get it back, and he's wrapped up and brought down right away. Tried to go with some trickery right there. Capruzzo came over in motion right to left across the line. He wanted to take the ball, and Zadro kept it, and then Pattengall was just standing right there, and the Quinter Bulldogs wrapped him up, so a loss of 3. And bring up second down and goal here from the 6, make it a loss of 4, actually. Here for the Red Devils. Second down and goal from the 6-yard line. 4:31 and counting to go in the first quarter of play. Red Devils trying to go up 2 scores. Shotgun set for Zadro. Pattengall on his hip. Sends a man in motion across the line. Takes the snap. And offside's going to be called on the Bulldogs this time. So that'll move them up half the distance with a goal. So a couple of penalties like that there for the Bulldogs. Both of them being what is going to amount to about 3 yards on each one, but sticks the Red Devils now again with a second down and goal, this time from the 3. Reed Fort and Theodore Butterfield make their way onto the football field here for the Red Devils. Trying to punch it in and go up 2 scores. Garrett Emick will take the snap here. No, they'll line up just to the right of Lucas Zadro. Here's the snap. They'll run it out to the outside. Zadro trying to dive his way in. No, and he maybe didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up third and goal here for the Red Devils as thought they might go with that power Rhino package with Garrett Emick there, but instead they let Zadro take it off the left side, and he comes up short to bring up third down. It's a no gain there for Lucas. He's had a tough start to the game rushing the football-wise. Third down and 10. Ball on the Bulldog 3-yard line here with 3:30 and counting to go. Power set. Josiah Pattengall takes the snap, running right, still looking, diving his way towards the goal line before he's stopped up by the Bulldogs and pushed back. They'll say he's about a half a yard short, so needed 3, picked up 2, and it's 4th and goal for the Red Devils inside the 5-yard line. So only able to pick up 2 yards there, and that is big if you're the Quinter Bulldogs. Forcing the Red Devils here to a 4th and goal. And they've got a couple of gifts here in this half to keep them within that 5-yard line. So it'll be Zadro out of the shotgun. Pattengall on his hip, 1 receiver to the right, 2 tight end set. Zadro takes a snap, hand off to Pattengall, and he's wrapped up in the backfield and brought down. Slipped a little bit on the turf and then tried to dive forward, but the Bulldogs come up with a huge goal line stand and a big missed opportunity right there for the Red Devils to go up 2 scores before the quarter break. But now they force Quinter into a tough position here. They'll have first down and 10 from their own 1. So Pattengall did get back to the original line of scrimmage. But another turnover on downs. This time it comes from the Red Devils inside the 5-yard line. Quinter connect out of the shotgun. No, it's Salyers. He'll take the snap, hand off to Getz, racing up the middle before Garrett Emick wraps him up and brings him down. But it's not before Getz is able to get a couple of yards, and a flag is going to come in. And looks like it's going to be on the Red Devils. As Emick picked him up and basically, I don't want to say, but use that wrestling move where you get behind him and just kind of throw him out of the mat. And so it would have been second down. It would have been about second down and 7, but now it'll bring up second down and 2 after the 5-yard penalty there. So another penalty on the Bulldogs. That's now 6 for 41 yards here in this first quarter. 6-0, Red Devils in front. 2:28 to go in the first quarter of play. And now, they got Quinter Connect is going to have to run out. Might have some equipment issues or some blood on him somewhere. So he runs over to the sideline, looking to get some tape. Yeah, he's got some blood maybe running down the leg, so they're going to have to tape him up. A new running back will run in here for the Bulldogs. Salyers under center, and Rustin Bailey jumps across the line as he was trying to bait the Quinter Bulldogs into thinking he was going to come on a blitz, and so that'll move them 5 yards up. So second down and 8 turns into second down and 3 on the 5-yard penalty. I think each of these teams came out today and said, let's see how many penalties we can get in the first half between each of us. That's 9 total between each team. And we have another one with Laundry on the field, as it was Lakin Getz trying to run it off to the right side before he was wrapped up at about the 10-yard line. 2 flags come in, and a face mask will come in. So he got back to the original line of scrimmage, but that will be enough to move him up for a first down. That's a 10-yard penalty and a big one right there. So make it 10 total penalties here in the quarter. First down, and that's the first down that Quinter has gotten. It's via a penalty. So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 15-yard line. Salyers under center, I formation. Quinter Connect at the tip of the eye. Gets between them. Here's the snap. Pitch out to Quinter Connect. Takes it out to 10. He's got some running room. Makes his way out across the 15 and gains a couple of hard-fought yards before he's ushered out of bounds on the far side of the football field. Right there by Josiah Pattengall along with Reed Fort. Brings up second down and about 8 after the pickup of 2 from Trace Quinter Connect, who's had a great start to the season. So far, 342 total yards and 6 touchdowns. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. 6-0. Red Devils in front on a 1-yard touchdown run from Josiah Pattengall with about 10 minutes to go. Since then, it's been a lot of penalties and not a lot of movement. Salyers under center. Quinter connect at the tip of the eye. Takes the snap, fakes the pitch. It's Getz. He gets it wrapped up and brought down right away. Rushing in to get him was Lucas Zadro. Finishing it off is Rustin Bailey. And the Red Devils move them back about a half of an inch, so an O gain, and it brings up 3rd down and 8. Huge play right there, 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs from their own 17. Salyers will go under center again. Quinter connect at the tip of the eye. Salyers takes the snap, handed off. This is Quinter connect, cutting back. He's wrapped up and brought down by Garrett Emick right away after a gain of a couple to get out to the 20-yard line. No laundry on the play, so that'll bring up 4th down and 5 after the pickup of 3 there from Trace Quinter connect. So 4th down and 5. Quinter now 0 for 3 on 3rd downs to start the game. And the Red Devils will try to make them 0 for 4 right here. 6-0 Red Devils with 8 seconds to go. Might be the final play of the quarter here. As the Bulldogs will punt it, with just about a second to go. It's a high end-over-end spinner that will take it a bounce right at about the 39 and roll into Red Devil territory at the 31. The horn sounds. We are through 1 quarter of play here from Oberlin. It is the Red Devils on top of the number 6 Quinter Bulldogs by a score of 6-0. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country 101.1 KFNF. Back here from Simic Memorial Field where the Red Devils, after 1 quarter, are in front 6-0. What a quarter it was. Red Devils had a chance to put them up 2 scores. Quinter comes up with a big defensive stop, and now the Red Devils will take over with the football. 1st down and 10 here from their own 32-yard line. Moving left to right across your radio dial. Zadro out of the shotgun, sends a man in motion across the line, takes the snap, QB design run off the right side, and he is blown up right away. Huge hit right there from the Quinter Bulldogs. Coming in to lay the hit was Shea Salyers. Man, what a hit right there by the junior, and forces 2nd down and call it 9 maybe? They give him, no, they'll say gain of 0. So no gain there on the first play from scrimmage to start the 2nd quarter. 11:34 remaining in the first half of play. 6-0 Bulldogs in front. 6-0 Red Devils in front. Shotgun set here for Zadro. Receivers out to either side. Sends a man in motion left to right across the line. Pattengall out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolling out to his left. Fires a pass. It's too low. Intended target was Tyler Ostmeyer right at about the 35. But it comes up short and brings up 2nd down. So that's the first pass that Pattengall has got off to go into the stat book as a pass attempt. As the first one he threw was deflected down and almost intercepted, but a holding call on the Bulldogs negated it. And then the next one he just took off out of the pocket. 3rd down and 10 for the Red Devils. 10:55 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Ball on the 31-yard line. Shotgun set. here for Zadro. He'll take the snap with Pattengall on his hip, motions him over to the left hip. Two receivers out there to the left, none to the right. Ostermeyer on the left side takes the snap, looking, throws it out into the flat. Pattengall got some running room, takes it out. He's got some running room, takes it out across the 40 to the 35 before he's pushed out of bounds. Has enough for the first down. Huge gain right there from the 31 across the 40 to about the 36-yard line. Big time gain right there from Josiah Pattengall out of the backfield.
First down for the Red Devils.
And it's a pickup of 13 through the air. And that's that combination that we haven't seen a lot, that throw out of the backfield to Josiah Pattengall, and he gets some running room on it now. 10:49 to go as the Red Devils make their way out, nearing that midfield marker across it into Bulldog territory. First down and 10 from the Bulldog 36. Here's the snap. Bad snap, and falling just on top of it at the last second will be Josiah Pattengall. He'll lose 5, and it will bring up second down and 15. So that's a big break right there.
Make sure he didn't go anywhere. Second down and 14.
So second down and 14. They'll say he loses 4 actually on the play. Second down and 14, 10:24 to go here in the second quarter of play. 3 receivers to the right, none to the left, nobody in the backfield. 4 men on the line. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Pattengall out to his right, pumps once. Now he's just going to take off on the run, takes it across the 40, slams into a couple of defenders before he's carried it out across the original first down marker, and makes his way out across the 35. There is some laundry on the field thrown from the far side official. Here on second down and 14. Pattengall had nowhere to go and just had to take off and was able to get a few yards on it. Picked up about 6, and the flag will be picked up. So no flag. And the Bulldog and the Red Devils will take it to bring up second down and third down, and long. Third about 8, so a pickup of 6 there for Pattengall. On the QB scramble, Pattengall out of the shotgun. Zadro on his hip of the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's Ostmeyer out of the tight end spot. Takes the snap, looking to throw. He does, wants the deep ball down the field. Has Reed Fort, but throws it way out of bounds. Fort was somewhat open at the 10, but the ball was angled way out of bounds, and that'll bring up fourth down and 9 here from the Red Devils from the Quinter 39-yard line. So 4th and 9. Red Devils 0 for 1 on 4th down so far today. Have picked up 5 first downs, though, and we'll try to make it 6 right here. 9:46 here in the second quarter. 6-0. Bulldogs in front. Timeout on the field. And we will take one with them. 6-0, 9:46 to go. Timeout on the field here from Simic Memorial Field. It's Oberlin 6, Quinter 0. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country, 101.1 KFNF.
Thank you to all who have purchased a yard line to benefit post-prom. These yard lines will remain yours for all of 2023 home football games. At the beginning of the second quarter, the ball is placed on the 31-yard line, and that yard line belongs to Kerry Wallmeyer, who has won $50. Congratulations. Punt formation.
Welcome back here from Oberlin. 9:46 to go in the second quarter of play. And the Red Devils with the football here from the Bulldog 39-yard line. And it looks like they're out to punt. Josiah Pattengall stands right at about the 35. Back deep to receive is Trace Quinter. Connect. No, it's going to be a fake to the outside. He's got some running room. Cuts back. Might be able to get to the first down. He does. He has it. Oh, my goodness. What a play and a call right there from the Red Devils. It's Josiah Pattengall running it for 11. maybe more, but that'll be a Red Devil first down on the fake punt. And it keeps the Red Devils alive here. What a call right there. Pickup of 16 on the play. Patton Gall with a huge fake punt. And the Red Devils get their first fourth down conversion of the game and their sixth first down. It'll be Zadro out of the shotgun, man on his hip, receivers out to either side. Zadro takes the snap, QB design, run off the right side. He's blown up right away, still on his feet, still going as he makes his way out across the 20, inside the 20 before he's wrapped up and brought down by the Quinter Bulldogs secondary. Man, oh man, what a play right there once again from Lucas Zadro to keep the feet moving. And these Oberlin Red Devils continue to hang around. 8:40 and counting to go here in the second quarter. As Zadro trying to get some of the stickers or anything fixed on his helmet, he'll race up to the line. Man on his hip in the backfield. Receivers out to either side. And Zadro loses the snap. It rolls across the 30 before he dives on top of it. That's the second time on this drive that the Red Devils have lost it, and that was a huge loss right there. It was 3rd and 5 at the 20, and now they move them all the way back to over across the 30 to about the 32. It'll bring up 3rd down and 20, a loss of 15 on the play. Man, tough break right there for the Red Devils once again. Going to have to throw it here. Shotgun set for Zadro. Man on his hip of the backfield. One receiver to the right. Rolling out to his right. Looking to throw. He does. Finds a man over the middle, but pushed out of bounds as he was looking for Talon Savage right at about the 22, about at the, 18-yard line, but throws it over his head. And that will bring up 4th down and 20. So the Red Devils kind of shooting themselves in the foot once again to force a 4th down and 20 back from the Quinter. From the Quinter 32-yard line, 7:48 to go here in the second quarter of play. 6-0, Oberlin in front. Dialed up a fake punt to continue the drive. Now they have to convert on 4th down and 20. Shotgun set for Patton Gall. One receiver out to the right, one to the left. Takes a snap, just a QB design run. Up the middle, he's still on his feet. Gets out maybe across the 30. So he picks up a couple of yards, but it'll bring up 4th down. And first down, so a turnover on downs, and Quinter again forces the stop as they'll take over 1st down and 10 from about the 28, 27-yard line. So officially a pickup of 4 there on 4th down for Patton Gall, but the Red Devils will turn it over on downs once again. So Quinter back out onto the football field. Shotgun set. It is Quinter Connect to take the direct snap. He's got some running room. Takes out across the 30. Juking defenders. Ball's on the turf, and it makes its way out of bounds possibly. Quinter Connect lost it at the last second as Reed Fort along with the Quinter Bulldog were racing after it. And Polifka was able to pick it up. So he'll end up getting all the rushing yards there. And it brings up 2nd down enough to move the sticks. And that is a bad break right there for the Red Devils. And brings up 1st down and 10 here for the Bulldogs with 7:19 to go. 1st down and 10. The snap. Quinter connects, QB direct, flag on the play, rolling out, takes it out across the 40, makes his way near the 35 before he's ushered out of bounds by Garrett Emick along with Josiah Patton Gall. And with 7:10 to go, we have more laundry on the field here. See what's going to be on, as it was the near side judge this time coming in to call the penalty. It was 1st down and 10 from their own 38, and it was right at the original line of scrimmage. So we'll see. And it's going to be a chop block called on the Bulldogs. So that one will move them back. They have the flag right at about the original line of scrimmage. And they'll move them back 5 yards or so. 10-yard penalty, excuse me. That is the 7th penalty already for the Bulldogs for 51 yards. 1st down and 20 now for the Bulldogs from their own 28-yard line. And no, they'll move it back 5 more yards. So do they move it 10 there originally? I don't think they did. Now they move it back a little bit farther. First down and 20. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Now he's looking to pass, looking to throw over the middle. Has a man wide open. It's Gruenbacher at the 40, to the 30, 25. Trying to cut back. He does. Leaves Reed Ford in the dust, and he's in. Touchdown, Quinter, to tie the game at 6. What a play right there, and a draw from Cody Corwood and the Bulldogs to get on the scoreboard for the first time with 6:54 to go here in the first half of play. What a pass and catch of 57 yards there from Salyers to Gruenbacher with another touchdown, and it puts Quinter back in it here. So Gruenbacher with the touchdown. Salyers will go under center. Kenner Connect at the tip of the eye, looking to go in front here with a 2-point conversion. Fumbles the football, and the Red Devils hop on top of it, and we remain tied at 6 apiece. 6:54 to go here in the first half of play, and our score, it is Oberlin 6, Quinter 6. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country, 101.1 KFNF. Jaden Capruzzo, Gage Willoughby back deep. It'll be Capruzzo taking it at the 10. He's got some running room, making his way out across the 15 to the 20 before he's wrapped up and brought down. No flag, so that one will stand. And the Red Devils will start first down and 10 from just across the 20-yard line at about the 22. Our score, 6-6 here in the first half of play. Oberlin able to stop the 2-point conversion after Salyers fumbled the snap. And the Red Devils, who have had plenty of opportunities here in this first half, are now stepping up with the football, tied up 6-6, 6:48 to go here in the second quarter. Shotgun set for Capruzzo. Receivers out to either side. Sends Zadro, and Morrison, the snap is over his head. Prolifka running it down, and he will tackle down Capruzzo Pattengall back all the way inside the 10 or directly at the 10-yard line to bring up second down and away long for the Red Devils. Again, the Red Devils have trouble with the snap. So brings up second down and very long. 25, a loss of 15 there on the first play. That's the second loss of 10 or more for the Red Devils just on a snap. Shotgun set for Pattengall. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap, rolling out to his right. Backside pressure, looking, fires over the middle. Has Zadro wide open to the 30. Gets across the sticks, and he's over for a first down. Oh, my goodness. What a pass and catch right there for the Red Devils. Pattengall finds Lucas Zadro behind the defense at the 30-yard line. He gets across the sticks. What a play. From their own 9 all the way out to the 37. Huge play right there on second down. Gain of 28 through the air to Zadro. Devils with the football again from their own 37. Pattengall looking to throw. He does. Has a man, but just overshoots him here to the near side. I was looking for Gage Willoughby right at about just across the 40. But it'll bring up second down and 10. So what a pass right there from Josiah Pattengall. Just shot it way down the field. He's got that arm strength that could come in handy down the stretch. It did last week on that 18-yard touchdown. So another first down there for the Red Devils. They already have 7 in this half. Shotgun set for Zadro. One man out to the right. No, it'll be shotgun set for Pattengall. Zadro on his hip of the backfield. 2 tight ends set. One man out to the right side. Here's the snap. Hand off to Zadro as he races his way out to the original line of scrimmage. Get hits late, but flags will come in as well, as it does look like there's some laundry again on the football field, if you can believe it. And brings up second down here, but we'll see what it's going to be. Holding going to be called on the Red Devils. And so the Bulldogs decline the penalty and brings up 3rd down and 9. So they say Zadro able to get 1 back. He has 7 carries so far today for minus 13 yards. Shotgun set for Pattengall. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Pattengall takes a snap, high snap. He's able to get it rolling out to his right, looking, fires over the middle. Reed Ford had it in his hands, right almost at the sticks, just a couple of yards short. Took his eyes off the ball, and they drop down onto the turf, and it brings up 4th down here for the Red Devils, who are now 0 for their last 3 on 3rd down. And that'll bring up 4th down and 9 with 5:17 to go before the break. 6-6 our score here in the second quarter. Pattengall back deep to punt. Kinderknecht will stand right at about the 10. Pattengall gets into it, sends a spinner down the line. It'll drop at the 20, and Savage will pick it up right at about the 11-yard line. And with 5:10 to go here in the second quarter of play, the Quinter Bulldogs will make their way back out onto the football field with a chance to take the lead after just scoring on their last possession.
A quick reminder, if you choose to go to the concession stand, please stay on the
So far today, it is just astronomical. Just a couple of big plays for the Bulldogs have kept them in it. And Oberlin has ran 22 plays to Quinter's 11 so far to start this game. Salyers out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, man on his hip of the backfield, nobody out to the right. Salyers sends a man into motion. Here's the snap, handoff to Prolifka, and he's wrapped up right away. Huge stop right there by Rustin Bailey, finished off by Lucas Zadro, and it'll bring up 2nd down and long after a TFL right there from Rustin Bailey to start the clock with 4:53 and counting to go before the half. What a stop right there by the Red Devil D, and it's a 2-yard loss there for Prolifka. And that little jet sweep has worked a couple of different times, but it doesn't there. 2nd down and 12 with 4:36 and counting to go here before the break. Shotgun set for Salyers. 2 receivers to the left, none to the right, as a man on his hip of the backfield. Salyers sends a man in motion. That's Prolifka again. Fakes the handoff. Now they go back to the outside. Kinderknecht got some running room. He's at the 10 to the 15. Cuts back there. 20. Still on some running room. Shakes and bakes. Makes his way out across the 25 to the 30 before he's wrapped up and brought down out of bounds by Garrett Emick. So a huge pickup from the 9 all the way out to about the 30-yard line. So a big pickup right there of 21 yards from Trace Kinderknecht. And that's their first really positive big gain for him, besides not going through the air there. 4:18 to go here in the second quarter. 6-6 our score. Salyers under center, T formation, pitches it out to Getz. Getz with some running room, cuts back, gets it across the 30 before he's wrapped up and brought down on the far side of the field by Garrett Emick along with Josiah Pattengall. It'll bring up 2nd down and long here for the Bulldogs.
Nice tackle by Emick and Pattengall.
So brings up 2nd down and 8 here as Getz with a 2-yard carry. Only his 3rd carry. He has 5 yards after he had 106 last week with 3 touchdowns, 1 through the air as well. Salyers will go under center. T formation again. 3:43 to go. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Goes back to Getz. He wraps up a tackle. Misses one. Lowers his head and gets across the sticks for the first down. Needed 8. Picked up 9. And brings up another first down there for the Quinter Bulldogs. So another first down there, 4th of the day. It was Savage and Zadro coming up with the tackle. So first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs from, they'll call it the 40-yard line, so need to get it to the 30. here if they want to get another first down. Salyers will go under center, out of the eye this time. Quinter connect at the tip of the eye, gets between them. Here's the snap, fakes once, no, it's going to be Sawyer. QB keeper to the outside. He's got some running room. He's at 30, 25 to the 20 before he's finally wrapped up and brought down. A nice fake right there. Faked once, faked twice, and got it out. So a huge gain right there. Pickup of, call it almost 22 yards. Yes, that's what they will call it.
First down for the Bulldogs. Red Devil 18.
So pickup of 22 there for Salyers. His first true carry of the game. First down and 10 for Quinter. 3:04 to go here in the second quarter. The snap. Pitch outside. This is to Connect. Trying to make his way back before he's wrapped up and brought down in the backfield by the Red Devil D. Coming in to get him was Josiah Pattengall. And maybe forced him. Maybe he got back to the original line of scrimmage. They say he does. So to bring up second down and 10. Trace Connect barely getting back to the original line of scrimmage. The Red Devils so far have only allowed 87 rushing yards to this high-powered Quinter offense on the ground. Second down and 10 with 2:35 to go. And an official timeout as it looks like Theodore Butterfield having some trouble with the helmet as they're trying to fix it all up for him. Second down and 10, 6-6 our score, 2:34 to go here before the half. Two receivers to the left, none to the right. Salyers out of the shotgun. Quinter Connect on a hip, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, fakes the read option, looking to throw. Now will take off on the run up the middle of the football field. Football comes out, and he's able to dive on top of it, right at about the 9-yard line, saved himself, and almost fumbled the football. So we haven't really had ourselves a true turnover yet. And that one could have been it. And brings up second and 8 after the pickup of 8 from Shea Salyers. As the football popped out. Third down and 2 now for the Bulldogs from the Red Devil 11-yard line. Salyers under center. Quinter Connect at the tip of the eye. Here's the snap. Hands it off. Quinter Connect got some running room. Takes it out across the 10 before he's wrapped up and brought down at the line of scrimmage. A flag will come in late. And who is this going to go against? Horse collar going to be called on the Red Devils. And so that will add on some penalty yardage. They did pick up the first down. Had enough. And so it'll be half the distance to the goal from the 8. So they'll go to the 4. As Quinter Connect was able to get the 2 they needed. Oberlin tacked on 4 more due to the penalty, and it's first down and goal here for the Bulldogs from the 4-yard line. Shotgun set for Salyers. Receivers out to either side. Man on his hip of the backfield, takes a snap, looking to throw. He does. Out route, almost picked off out there as slipping on the out route with Ethan Gruenbacher on the far side of the football field. They were looking to him in the corner of the end zone, and Gruenbacher slipped, and then Reed Ford almost was able to stick his hands out and intercept it. So that will bring up second down and goal from the 4-yard line. Salyers with his second incomplete pass today. And it was a big one right there, almost intercepted. Salyers out of the shotgun again. Quinter Connect behind him. And we've got a timeout on the field. Taken by the Red Devils. So the Red Devils will take a timeout. We will keep it right here with 1:21 to go before halftime. And we would like to thank some more of our sponsors here tonight for Oberlin Red Devil football. Aqua Shield Roofing, Creative Collision, Colligan of Oberlin, Decatur Co-op, Decatur County Beef, Decatur Health, Farm Credit of Colby, FNB Bank, and Frederickson Insurance Agency. Big thank you to all of them for helping us support Red Devil athletics right here on today's Best Country, 101.1 KFNF. The Red Devils hanging with the number 6 ranked team in the state, but trying to come up with a big stop here. Second down and goal for the Red Devils, for the Bulldogs, with 1:21 to go here before halftime. Once again, do want to remind you, we are live streaming the game over on our YouTube, 101.1 KFNF, so if you're following along but want to watch the game as well, you can log on over there. 6-6 our score here in the second quarter with 1:21 to go. Bulldogs first down and goal with the football on the Oberlin 4-yard line. Salyers out of the shotgun. Receivers out to either side. Quinter Connect on the right hip of the backfield. Takes the snap. QB design run. No draw. Taken by Quinter Connect right up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown as Emick thought he saw Salyers take the snap up. Quinter Connect will score. Flags come in. The penalty will be declared. No, it'll be holding called on the Bulldogs. And that'll move them back 10 yards. I thought it was going to be maybe roughing the passer or just roughing the quarterback. Instead, it's holding and forces second down and goal from the 14. Penalty number 8 of the half for 61 yards for the Bulldogs. Second down and goal from just across the 10 at about the 12. Here's the snap. Quinter Connect gets the direct one, running it up the middle of the football field, and he's in for the touchdown. From 12 yards out this time, he runs it in and puts the Bulldogs in front 12-6. So a big score right there for the Quinter Bulldogs with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go before the break. And now coming in to get the 2-point conversion are the Bulldogs. Oberlin now down by 6. Shotgun set, right to Quinter Connect. Got some running room to the outside. Shifts off one man. Now trying to get back. Still on his feet before he's finally wrapped up and brought down. He had every ounce of effort to get the 2-point conversion, but can't. And we are headed here with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the second quarter of play. Oberlin will take over with the football with 1 minute and 10 to go. We'll take a quick break. It is 12-6 after the 12-yard run right there from 11-yard run from Trace Quinter Connect for a touchdown, his second on the night. 12-6, Quinter in front. So Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country. Capurzo will take the kick. He's got some running room as he makes his way out across the 25, nearing the 30-yard line before he's wrapped up and brought down. And Oberlin will take over with the football, first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. So Trace Quinter Connect with 2 touchdown runs here in the second quarter to put Quinter in front 12-6, one from 3 yards out, the other from 11. And Pattengall will go out of the shotgun to start here. Pattengall sends a man into motion. That's Zadro left to right. Snap, try to get it to him, and it's now down on the ground. Pattengall falls on top of it. Flags will come in, and we'll see what's going to happen here. As the snap came just as Lucas was coming across the line, tried to hand it off to him and then pull it back, and it just didn't work. And so we'll see where the spot is going to be here. It's going to be first down and 20 for the Red Devils. Big holding call right here. Kind of bailed him out, though, as takes away from the loss, but adds to it a little bit. So brings up first down and 20 here for the Red Devils from their own 19-yard line. 48 seconds and counting to go before the break. Zadro out of the shotgun. Pattengall on his hip. One receiver to the right. Low snap. Hands it off to Pattengall where he's wrapped up and brought down with maybe a gain of a half a yard to bring up third down, second down and long here for the Red Devils.
Brought down by Brown, 65.
Red Devils back out there again. 2nd down and 20 after the no gain there from Josiah Pattengall. Shotgun set. Pattengall hands it off this time to Zadro up the middle, and Zadro goes nowhere to bring up 3rd down and goal, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. Oberlin has certainly had their chances once again, but they leave it here at the end of the first half, a score of 12-6 on the scoreboard. The Quinter Bulldogs in front. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our halftime reports here. It is Quinter 12, Oberlin 6 on today's Best Country 101.1 KFNF. Welcome you back. Halftime here from Civic Memorial Field in Oberlin, Kansas, where our score at the break, it is Oberlin 6, Quinter 12. The Red Devils led 6-0 after 1 quarter of play, but are down 12-6 after the break. The Bulldogs have really allowed Oberlin to stay in it with a ton of penalties. No turnovers, but penalties have kept them into it. And also, Oberlin has held on the football for practically, it seemed like the whole half. That long drive there towards the end of the half with about 2 minutes was probably the longest Quinter has held onto the football there in the first half, and they are pretty much, I would say, if you talk to Cody Corwin right now, lucky to be in the lead at the break as Oberlin has played that well. They've had the ball in the red zone twice, haven't been able to score, had the ball on the 1-inch line, and Quinter came up with the goal line stand to stop the Red Devils, and they lead it 12-6 here at the break. Take you through your scoring summary here. Once again, Oberlin led after 1 quarter of play 6-0, but then it was 12 points alone there in the second quarter from the Quinter Bulldogs to take the lead 12-6 here at the break. Take you through your scoring. It was Josiah Pattengall starting it out. Oberlin forced Quinter to punt on the first drive after Trace Kinterconnect ran it in from about 52 yards out, and then they called it back due to a holding penalty. Oberlin came up with a couple of big stops, forced a punt there on fourth down, took the ball, and with one play, Josiah Pattengall rushed it 51 yards and almost got into the end zone. They say he was about a yard short. A couple of plays later, Josiah was in for the touchdown to put the Red Devils in front 6-0 with 10:03 to go in the first quarter of play. The Red Devils again would have tons of opportunities there in that first and second quarter, getting the ball in the red zone, like I mentioned a couple of times, getting a huge completion on a pass, a fake punt on fourth down. Kind of had a lot of the momentum on their side, but could just never be able to punch it in the end zone with some mistakes, some dropped snaps, some penalties that forced their way back, and the Red Devils would have to give up the ball a couple of times. And finally, Quinter would get on the scoreboard with about 8 minutes to go there before halftime. Trace Kinterconnect would run it in from 3 yards out to tie the ball game up at 6 apiece. And then it was Trace Kinterconnect running it in from 11 yards out this time to make it 12-6 at the break. So Quinter has scored twice here before the end of the half to put themselves in front 12-6. The sixth-ranked team in the state, though, look like they might be on the brinks there in that first quarter and still are if Oberlin is able to come out of the locker room and continue that great success that they've had on the offensive side of the football here in the second half of play. But Quinter, with a ton of threats in the backfield, haven't really seen a lot of them yet, as we'll take you through your stats now here, starting with your stats summary. For Oberlin today, they have 73 yards on the ground, 41 through the air for a total of 114 with 23 plays. Quinter has 19 rushing plays, only one passing that has went for positive yards, 108 on the ground, 57 through the air for a total of 165. They have 9 penalties for 68 yards at the break, 6 total first downs, 0 for 3 on third down, and 0 for 1 on third down are the Bulldogs here tonight. As for the Red Devils, they have a total of 7 first downs, 2 for 6 on third down, 1 of 3 on third down, 6 penalties for 39 yards. Quinter individually tonight, Trace Kinterconnect so far with 9 carries for 44 yards and 2 touchdowns. Lakin Getz with 4 carries for 14 yards. Camden Prolifka, a total of 4 carries for 20 yards so far on the night. Shea Salyers, 1 for 3 for 57 yards. His only completion is to Ethan Gruenbacher, who has 1 reception for 57 yards. Individually for the Oberlin Red Devils tonight, Lucas Zadro with 7 carries for minus 13 yards, has a couple of plays where he's had to just fall on top of the football after it's went behind him. Josiah Pattengall with a total of 13 carries in the first half for 81 yards and a touchdown. 1 carry for Jaden Capruso for 5 yards. Lucas Zadro, 1 for 1 passing for 13 yards. Josiah Pattengall, 1 for 3 passing for 28 yards. Lucas Zadro with 1 catch for 28 yards, and Josiah Pattengall with 1 catch for 13 yards. How about that? The two guys that are playing quarterback, both with the reception there in the first half of play. So once again, our score here at the break, it is Quinter in front 12-6. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, get you some final scores, and then it's kickoff of the second half here from Simic Memorial Field, where once again our score, it's Quinter 12, Oberlin 6. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country. Halftime show rolling on right here from Civic Memorial Field, where our score after one half of play, it is Quinter 12, Oberlin 6. Right here on today's Best Country 101.1 KFNF. Get you some scores here from around the state of Kansas at the half. One that caught my eye, that's probably not in our area really, but Iola is on top of Anderson County 2-0. At the break. Yes, you heard that right. 2-0, a safety separates Iola and Anderson County. Just thought that was pretty cool there at the break. Some final scores of note. Halftime scores of note. Central Burden on top of Argonia Attica 24-6. El Saline on top of Bennington 36-0. Lebo on top of St. Paul 28-6. Smith Center on top of Wabanzi 16-0. Quinter once again on top of Oberlin right here, 12-6, and that's about all the scores of notes here. Did have a Norton score. I thought, yes, Norton 14-0 over Phillipsburg at the moment. That's a battle right there. Beloit on top of Russell, 24-6. Scott City on top of TMP out of Hayes, 14-0. So some final halftime scores of note there. Big thank you to Scores in Kansas for providing those along. 12-6 our score here in the at halftime, and boy, what a first half we had. Man, tons of opportunities for both Oberlin and Quinter to punch the ball into the end zone, and Oberlin finally was able to do it there right away, but since then have had it, and it's kind of same old story as it has been in the first 2 weeks for the Red Devils. And I'm sure Coach Hardwick is kind of wanting to pull out his hair. You could tell he was there in an interview when we were talking about the mistakes in the red zone, and just saying you can't have that. You cannot have mistakes in the red zone, and the Red Devils have had them so far in this first half, and they'll try to reboot and come out at halftime and maybe correct some of those mistakes and put it into the end zone. Only down by 8 here at the break. 6 at the break is definitely a win against the 6th-ranked team of the state that's averaging 44 points per game and have basically not scored since week 1, have not scored under 28 points in the first half. I mean, it just hasn't been done. As they took down St. Francis 52-0 in one half. And now Oberlin is hanging with Quinter 12-6 here at the break. A lot of penalties for the Quinter Bulldogs. Total of 9. We've seen a total of 17 so far in that first half, as each team playing really sloppy football. But if we're going to play sloppy football, I guess we're going to play it. But a beautiful night for football, though. You can't complain. Not really a cloud of the sky. The moon is hanging right above the field here. Started out right about 71 degrees at kickoff, and it has certainly cooled down. And I'm kind of regretting not bringing a jacket. So everyone has kind of retreated back to the cars maybe to get the jacket. Low of 66 right now. Going to get to about 63 before the game is over. And all my papers have kind of got a little bit of that moisture feeling to them, because there's a lot of moisture in the air from all that rain, and I would assume that field still holding a little bit of the moisture as well. As they were talking about it, they're redoing the track here at the field, and so kind of on the inside of where lane 1 would be is just basically a dirt little area where the track won't be, but was where there was sod, but they had to tear it out to kind of get all the cement out and stuff like that from underneath the track. But that is just all mud, basically all the way around the outside of the field. And they're basically saying, do not go across that yellow tape because you won't be able to get out. It's kind of like a sinkhole, and there's just puddles of water put all the way throughout. So you can tell the football field is a little bit wet, but not too bad. You can't see the water glistening on it and the footprints in the grass or anything like that. But it is definitely, once again, pretty wet out there tonight, and I'm sure it'll get a little bit wetter as that dew starts to collect on the grass here before the end of the half, as the Oberlin Red Devils have made their way back out onto the football field. Maybe see a couple of more minutes added to the clock, and I think we are going to. So if you're Cody Kerwin, you're probably telling your team, we need to limit the mistakes and punch the dang ball into the end zone when we get the chance, not make mental mistakes as well. If you're Coach Brandon Hardwick, you're saying the same exact thing for either side, because both have made their fair share of mistakes, but both are still in it here at the break. Quinter, you got to be saying, hey, if we want to win this game, we got to come out and play hard, because this Oberlin team is not going to go away. And that's what I will say. Kudos to this Oberlin team. because they've got a lot of young bodies, a lot of fresh faces out there, and they are just sticking with every team they've played. Got a big win last week for win number 1 of the season, and they're trying to knock off a district opponent here, only down by 6 at the break. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have kickoff of the second half here from Oberlin. It's Quinter 12, Oberlin 6 right here on today's Best Country. Second half football action back here from Oberlin, just about set and ready to go as each team has made its way back to their respective sidelines. Quinter received to start the game, and from what it looked like, they optioned to receive. So Oberlin might get the ball to open up the second half here. We'll see if I read everything right at the beginning of the game. Not read everything right, but watched all the hand motions at the beginning of the game. But we're about ready to start the second half of play. 12-6 here from Oberlin. Quinter in front only by 6, the 6th-ranked team in the state. And the Oberlin Red Devils are hanging with them pretty successfully, I'd say. Have come up with some big stops. Quinter, besides a few chunk plays, really hasn't been able to get into that high-powered running offense that you're used to seeing the Bulldogs have and have had the past couple of seasons. So Oberlin will receive to start the second half, and a golden opportunity here for the Devils to go down and score on your first possession and try to get this lead back. And we'll see if the Red Devils can do it. So Cabruzo along with Gage Willoughby back to receive. Bridges will kick it off to start the second half of play, and we are underway. As Cabruzo will take the ball right at the 10-yard line, racing it up the middle of the football field, and he's hit right away. A massive hit by Camden Prolifka to down him right at the 20-yard line, but man, what a hit. As Cabruzo brings it up for a couple of yards, about 10 on the return, and brings up first down and 10 here from the Red Devils from their own 20-yard line. So they'll say first down and 10 here for the Red Devils from their own 21. Officially, as it's just on the other side of the 20 by a ball length. Shotgun set here for Zadro. Pattengall on his hip. Receivers out to either side. Tied in, tied to the line. Here's the snap. It's a QB design run. Zadro got some running room as he takes it out across the 21, nearing the 25 before he's wrapped up and brought down. They'll give him the 25. So a pickup of 4 to bring up second down and 6. And if the Red Devils are wanting to go down and score, the rushing game has really got to come back. It opened up the passing game a little bit there in that first half. And now that the passing game has kind of been shut down, got to go back to the run game to get that open back up. See if they can do it. Shotgun set again here. Second down and 7 after an official pickup of 3. Here's the snap. Zadro takes it off the left side before he's wrapped up. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's a third down right away here for the Red Devils on their first possession out of the get-go. So first possession of the second half, and Quinter has forced a big third down upcoming. Red Devils so far tonight, 2 for 6. That's the best they've been all season, as the Red Devils in total on third down. The Red Devils on third down this season are just 3 for 28 coming into the game. Trying to change that here. Third down and 6 for the Red Devils, so they'll officially call it a gain of 1. Here's the snap. Cabruzzo looking to throw over the middle, and it's picked off by Quinter at the 25. He's got some running room up the side to the 20. 15, cuts back there, still running room, and he's down at the 10-yard line. Huge play for the Quinter Bulldogs. An interception, and just like that, the Quinter Bulldogs will have the football, first down and 10, or goal from the 10-yard line. Trace Quinter saying, I've scored 2 touchdowns. Why not add an INT to the book? As it was Josiah Pattengall looking to throw over the middle and just had to heave it up there on third down. First down and 10. Here for the Bulldogs. Salyers fakes the snap, takes off across the 10. Flag will come in. Ball comes out, and it's picked up by Bridges. No, it squirts out again, and the ball's finally down. I think the flag is going to mark it down. Bridges did get in there and receive the ball. Holding going to be called on the Bulldogs at about the original line of scrimmage. So that'll move them back 10 yards and make it first down and 20. So another 10-yard penalty here for the Bulldogs. 10 penalties for 78 yards. Brings up first down and long here for the Bulldogs. Salyers out of the shotgun. Receivers to the either side. Quinter on his hip. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Throws it over the middle. Was looking for Prolifka on a little slant. Had him, but overthrows him. And that'll bring up second down and 20. So this Quinter Bulldog offense that looked so well in the past 2 games is having trouble with this Oberlin defense, as the Red Devils have been able to get to the quarterback a lot today, but just haven't had a sack or a fumble fall on their side like they did last week. Second down and 20. Salyers will go from the gun again. Quinter on his right hip. 2 receivers out to the left. One to the slot. Takes the snap. Looking to throw over the middle. Has a man. It gets wide open as he's tackled inside the 5. Great pass and catch right there from the 22 inside the 10 to about the 6. So a big pickup on second down. It'll force third down and short here. So a pickup of 15 through the air there as they finally have the second completion of the game, and it goes to Leighton Getch. Third down and 7 here for the Bulldogs. From the 70-yard line, Salyers out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, spins, looking to throw out to his right. Does. Pass caught by Gruenbacher, and he's in for the touchdown. From 70 yards out, Salyers to Gruenbacher, and it is now 18-6. Quinter in front with 9:47 to go here in quarter number 3. So Quinter has now scored the last 3 possessions they've had the football and take the lead here. 18-6. Trying to get their first 2-point conversion to go. Salyers takes the snap, wanting to throw. Does out into the flat. Gruenbacher with the catch. No, they'll say he is just short or out of bounds. One of the two. So 2-point conversion does not go, and it's 18-6 here from Simic Memorial Field. In the third quarter, once again, it's Quinter 18 and Oberlin 6. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country. Jaden Capruzzo, Gage Willoughby back deep to receive the kick once again. It'll be Willoughby taking it, rushing his way out across the 15. Got some running room across the 25, nearing the 30 where he takes a dive. Great return right there by Gage Willoughby. And it'll bring up first down and 10 for the Red Devils across the 25-yard line at about the 29-28. They'll say first down and 10 for the Red Devils from the 28-yard line. So first down and 10. Here for the Red Devils. Shotgun set. Here's the snap. No handoff. And it is Lucas Zadro not even getting back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll say he lost a couple. And that Quinter defense has came to play here in the second half as they are not allowing that ground game to get started at all for the Red Devils, who now have second down and 10. Second and 12, after the loss of 2. Zadro now 10 carries for minus 11 yards. Tough day for him. He's fallen on a couple of snaps, one for minus 15 yards that have really put him out of that. Shotgun set this time here. Sends a man in motion. 2 receivers to the right, none to the left. Here's the snap. Capruzzo takes it, looking, throws it out into the flat. Capruzzo with the catch. Is Pattengall throwing it out of the flat, but hit right away by Camden Prolifka. And they'll say he maybe gets a couple of yards to bring up third down and long for the Red Devils. 3rd and 9 after the pickup of 3 through the air. So good to see Josiah able to get back there after throwing that interception, a throw completion there. Now 3rd down and 9 with 8:31 and counting to go in the third quarter. Shotgun set for Capruzzo. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap, looking to the throw, still looking, got time. Now rolling out to his left, still looking. He'll launch the long, deep ball. He's got Reed Fort wide open, trying to come back. It's almost picked off again. Just under threw it. He had Reed Fort wide open at the 10. He threw it to about the 15 where Trace Kinterconnect was there, and he almost had his second pick in as many possessions, and it forces a 4th down and 9 for the Red Devils. Man, what if right there, if he was able to just get maybe a couple of more grunts on the football, if you want to call it. And now punt formation. Kinterconnect will stand right at about the 25. Here's the snap. Fake punt. No, ball is on the ground, and it's picked up by the Bulldogs. So the first turnover as they fumble the snap, it goes forward. Getting on top of the football are the Bulldogs, and they will take over first down and 10 in Red Devil territory at about the 26. So a fumble on the snap, our first turnover of the game for either team besides turnover on downs. And Quinter will take over with the short field, first down and 10 from the 26. And these are those mistakes that Coach Brandon Hardwick has said have to live without them. Can't deal with them, especially in district play where the margin is so thin between each team. So Quinter back out on the field once again. 8:13 to go here in the third quarter of play. Salyers out of the shotgun, takes the snap, wanted to throw, dumps it off to Kinterconnect. He's got some running room on the screen up the middle. Flags come in. He's at the 20, still on his feet to the 15, inside the 10, cuts back, still on his feet as he makes his way near the 5 before he's finally wrapped up and brought down. And we'll see what the flags are going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be holding called on the Bulldogs. And it is. Holding going to be called on the Bulldogs. So it was a pickup of a lot there. They mark him all the way inside the 10 at about the 9. Would have been a pickup of about 17 yards. But instead, they'll move him back just across the 30 at about the 32.
Holding is the call. Replay first down.
So a loss of 6 in total on the play there for the 11th penalty for 84 yards for the Bulldogs. First down and 16. Shotgun set. Takes the snap. Wanting to throw over the middle. Salyers throwing the deep ball, and it comes out of his hand weird as he's looking for Camden Prolifka running down the right seam on the far side of the field, and it was nowhere close to him. So that will bring up second down and 16. 2nd and 16 for the Bulldogs. 7:47 to go here in the third quarter. Ball placed at the Red Devil 32, and if Oberlin can force a 3-and-out here, that would be desperately huge after the fumble on the punt. Put Quinter in great field position. Two receivers go to the left. Salyers out of the shotgun. Interconnect on his right hip. Salyers sends a man in motion. That's Prolifka. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to him. He's looking to throw. Rolling out to his right. Dumps it off. Trying to anyway to Prolifka. Right at the original first down marker. But it's thrown out of bounds. And it will now bring up 3rd down and 16. 3rd down and 16 for the Bulldogs, who were 0 for 3 on 3rd down today, 0 for 1 on 4th down. They have picked up a total of 6 first downs, though, on the day. 18-6, 7:41 to go in the 3rd quarter. Quinter and Oberlin. They place the ball down. Salyers out of the shotgun. One receiver to the right, one in the slot. One to the left, one in the slot to the right. Salyers out of the shotgun. Interconnect on his hip, takes the snap, wanting to throw. Flushed out of the pocket right away. He's going to take it off on the run. He'll be ushered out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A pickup of 2, but that is not enough for the first down. And Josiah Pattengall ushered him out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down and long. So a great job right there by Josiah Pattengall stepping up with a big tackle out of bounds. And it makes it 4th down and long here. From the 32, ball at the 31 now, they'll say. So a pickup of 1 there for Salyers on the scramble. And it brings up 4th down and 15, we'll call it, from the 31. Shotgun set for Salyers. 2 receivers to the left. Prolifka on his hip. And what is going on here? Officials coming in to talk some things over, and now they'll make their way back to their respective positions. Under shotgun set again for Salyers. Man on his hip. 2 receivers to the left, none to the right. Takes the snap. Flips the ball once. Now he's looking to throw. In his tracks is Tyler Ostmeyer, and he sacks him in the backfield on 4th down and 16. What a play! Tyler Ostmeyer comes off the backside and puts him into the ground. Huge TFL and sack number 2 for Tyler Ostmeyer with 7:29 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. And a loss of 1 is what it'll go down there for, as Salyers didn't even get the pass off Tyler Ostmeyer in his tracks the whole way. 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils. From the 33, takes the snap. Pattengall looking to throw out to the left, throwing a long fade out there to Jaden Capruso, and it's long and out of bounds, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. 2 completions today for Pattengall for 31 yards, has thrown an interception. Zadro with 1 completion for 13 yards, and it came to Pattengall. 2nd and 10, 7:25 to go, 3rd quarter of play, 18-6, Quinter in front. Shotgun set here for Zadro. Pattengall on his hip, receivers out to either side, tight end on the line. Takes the snap, QB design run. It's going to be an option. He's got some running room up the middle of the football field. Takes it out across the 35 to the 40 before he's going to be wrapped up and brought down. So a great play right there for Lucas Zadro to take it out across the 40, and it'll bring up 3rd down and manageable, 3rd down and short, really, here for the Bulldogs after the pickup of 8 from Lucas. His 11th carry goes for 8 yards. And it brings up 3rd down and 2. Another crucial 3rd down for the Red Devils. Are 0 for their last 4 on 3rd down. Can they get that stopped here? Zadro out of the shotgun. Pattengall on his hip. 1 receiver to the right. Man just off the line on the right side. Zadro takes the snap. QB design run up the middle of the field. And he's wrapped up and brought down. Immediately getting to him right away was Camden Prolifka. And then he was finished off by a couple of different Bulldogs. It'll bring up 4th down and 2, as they say he does get back to the original line of scrimmage. 4th down and 2, 18-6, 6:19 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. Shotgun set here for Zadro. Pattengall on his hip. 2 receivers to the left. Zadro sends Pattengall out in motion. Takes the snap. QB run up the middle. Quinter reads it perfectly and forces a 4 and out turnover on downs. It was Shea Salyers coming up, the quarterback, that made the mistake there of getting sacked. Now makes the play. And the Red Devils are empty-handed once again after getting a gift and can't come up with any movement of the ball. First down and 10 from the 39 is where Quinter will start with the football after the pickup of 0 there on the final play. As they say, he does get back to the original line of scrimmage. First down and 10. It'll be Quinter Connect to take the direct snap out of the Wildcat. He does, running it up the right side of the football field. He's got some running room, takes it out across the 40 to the 35, diving his way to the sticks, which stand at about the 31. He'll say he's just about short, needed 10, picked up 9, and it'll bring up second down. Trace Quinter Connect with only his 10th carry of the game. And it brings up second down and 2 after he picks up 8 officially. Second and 2 here for the Bulldogs. 5:36 and counting to go, 18-6 here in the third quarter. Salyers back out there as the quarterback. No, they'll put him on the line as Quinter Connect is going to take the Wildcat snap again. He does. This time racing it up the middle. Has enough for the first down as he dives his way to the 30-yard line. So ball was at about the 28 and needed to pick up a few more yards at the 34 and picked up enough to get the first down. So a pickup of 4 there from Quinter Connect, and it makes it first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. From the 30-yard line of the Red Devils. Quinter Connect won't take the Wildcat snap. Instead, Salyers will take the snap under center, out of the eye. Quinter Connect at the tip, gets between them. Here's the snap handoff. Quinter Connect up the middle of the football field, and it makes his way out to the 25 after a gain of 5 there on first down.
Power football. Gain of 5. Tripped up by Pattendall once again.
Second down and 5 now with 4:40 and counting to go in the third quarter of play. Ball on the Red Devil 25. Quinter threatening to score again here in the third quarter. We're stopped on a turnover on downs after a huge sack from Tyler Ostmeyer. Last time, after scoring, that ended a 3 straight possession streak where Quinter had scored. I formation here. Quinter Connect at the tip of the eye again. Fakes the handoff. It's a pitch out to him. He's met by a couple of Red Devils. Stiff arm ones. Gets the first down. What a move right there by Trace Quinter Connect on the far side of the field to get the first down. He needed 5 and I think ended up picking up 7. As he takes it from the 25 to about the 18. See what they officially mark it down as. 4:07 and counting to go. It'll bring up first down and 10. And so they will say just 6 there for Quinter Connect. But he broke Lucas Zadro's tackle with a nice stiff arm to force another first down, number 8 on the day. I formation again here for Quinter Connect. And here's the snap handoff. No, it's going to be a pass. Salyers looking deep, throws it up into the end zone. Pass caught by Gruenbacher right at the goal line for the touchdown from 19 yards out. And the Bulldogs take a 24-6 lead with 3:45 to go here in the third quarter. So the Bulldogs have now scored on 4 of their last 5 possessions. This one here in the third quarter with 3:45 from 19 yards out. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Haven't been able to get one yet. Here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Getz. He's met. Second effort. Did he get in? No. They'll say he's short. So again, the Quinter Bulldogs can't get in on the 2-point conversion. And with 3:45 to go here in the third quarter of play, it is Quinter 24, Oberlin 6. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country. Willoughby and Capuzzo back deep once again to receive here for the Red Devils after giving up another touchdown. 4 in the last 5 possessions, and here is the kick. Spinner right at Capuzzo, will take it to the 10, rushes it up the left side, gets to the 15, cuts back as he dives his way near the 20, and actually, the 25-yard line, and that's where the Red Devils will start. First down and 10 from the 25 with 3:40 to go here in the third quarter of play. First down and 10 here for the Red Devils, who ever since that opening drive and a couple of drives after that, the offense has really had a tough time. Zadro out of the shotgun here. Pattengall on his hip, motions him to the right hip, left hip this time. And flags will come in. False. And offside is going to be called. False start on the Red Devils. So that'll move them back 5 yards. And that is penalty number 7 here on the Red Devils today for 44 yards. 24-6 here in the third quarter, 3:40 to go. Pattengall out of the shotgun. It'll be Zadro on his right hip, one receiver to the right. No, it'll be Zadro to take the snap. Takes it, hands it off to Pattengall. Got some running room as he pounds his way out across the 20 and gets to about the original line of scrimmage before he's wrapped up. So it was a loss of 5, and he picks up 4 there. And brings up second down and 11 here for the Red Devils from their own 24-yard line. Needing to get it out to the 35 for the first down. 3:15 and counting to go in the third quarter, 24-6. Quinter out in front. Shotgun set for Pattengall here on 2nd and 11. Takes the snap, in trouble right away, looking, just has to throw it deep. Kinderconnect is there, bats it up in the air, almost batted it to himself for another interception. And he was looking for Reed for it, running the fade down the near sideline. Had him wide open at about the 35, but it comes up short, and it brings up third down and long. So Josiah has thrown the deep ball a couple of different times tonight, but hasn't been able to get him connect, but just once on a 28-yard strike to Lucas Zadro back in the first quarter. Third down and 11 for the Red Devils from their own 23 with 2:58 and counting to go here in the third quarter. As Coach Hardwick going through the signals, taking a little bit of a time here. I think he's wanting to call a timeout. And he will. So timeout on the football field. We will keep it right here and like to thank some more of our sponsors here for Oberlin Red Devil football here today. R&M Service Center, Ray's Grocery, United Northwest Federal Credit Union, VAP Construction, Ward Drugstore, Betterbilt Trailers, Farm Credit of Western Kansas, and Colligan. Once again, a big thank you to all of them for helping us out and cover the Oberlin Red Devils here in the 2023 season, which has been filled with a lot of what-ifs, I think, for the Red Devils. They were able to score on that possession, maybe not give up a touchdown here or there. But other than that, these Red Devils, man, they are just sticking to it, playing really great football when they're needing to, and sticking with some of the best teams in the state. They had a gauntlet to start the season schedule-wise, and the district is a gauntlet as well. But the Red Devils so far have been able to hang with a lot of the teams, getting up 6-0, leading after one quarter against Dighton and Quinter. And in front here, down 24-6. Late in the third quarter. Down by 18. Oberlin has been able to hold the ball for a long time every time they've got it, except here in the third quarter. As in that first quarter, they dominated the time of possession. And Pattengall will be out of the shotgun here. Sends a man in motion across the line. One receiver out to the left. Takes the snap, rolling out to his right. Throws the screen there to Capuzzo right away. That was Lucas Zadro looking to throw it. And it'll bring up fourth down and 11 as they had Capuzzo right off the bat. But it comes up just short of him, or just long of him, and it brings up fourth down and 11. Quinter Connect will be back to receive at about his own 30-yard line. Last time the Red Devils tried to punt it, they fumbled the snap, and Quinter got it close, but Oberlin was able to stand tall on defense. Patton back to punt it away from the 10. Takes the snap. It's a low snap. He has trouble with it again and just has to fall on it right at the 15-yard line. So that'll count as they went for it when really they weren't trying to. And Quinter will start with a football, first down and 10 from the Red Devil 15. 2 touchdowns for Quinter Connect, 2 for Gruenbacher, 2 for Salyers through the air. And they'll have it first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Bulldogs again trying to add to the score. Up by 18 and trying to add on to it. It'll be Quinter Connect to take the Wildcat snap. Takes it. Now he's running, and he's strapped up and brought down, trying to shuffle it back at the last second. They say he got down. As coming in for his knee right there was Josiah Pattengall, and he puts him down for a big loss of about 5. What a play right there from Josiah. And that is the first loss of yardage rush that Quinter and Trace Quinter Connect has had today. Only one other time have they lost yardage. 126 yards on the ground for the Bulldogs tonight. 2:49 to go in the third quarter. 24-6. Shotgun set for Salyers. One receiver out to either side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking, throws it over the middle. Has Prolifka wide open, and he trots in for the 20-yard touchdown. And it puts the Red Devils down 30-6 with 2:38 to go here in the third quarter. So this time it comes from 20 yards out to Camden Prolifka. And the Bulldogs will go after their first 2-point conversion here of the game. As Salyers will be out of the shotgun this time. Receivers to either side. Prolifka on his hip on the left side. Takes the snap, looking to throw, and he shoots it high. So again, they can't convert on the 2-point conversion. And with 2:38 to go in the third quarter, it is now a 24-point Quinter lead at 30-6. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country. 30-6 here from Simic Memorial Field in Oberlin, where Quinter just scores again, this time from 20 yards out on a pass to Camden Prolifka from Shea Salyers. And it's 30-6 with 2:38 to go. Bridges gets into it, and this one will be taken by the Red Devils. Gage Willoughby right at about the 15, takes it out across the 20, nearing the 25 before he's wrapped up and brought down. That's Reed Fort on the reception. And it'll bring up first down and 10 for the Red Devils from their own 26. So an offense that is in desperate need of getting some first downs. Here, have turned it over on downs a couple of times in the half, and not by their own desire. On a couple of bad snaps from punts have given Quinter the short field, as the ball from Oberlin has not been across the 40-yard line yet in this half. Shotgun set here for Zadro. Fakes the handoff, wanting to throw, still wanting to throw. No, that's Pattengall. He's being chased, in trouble, just throws it up, has a man, and it's Tyler Ostmeyer, who was laid out right at the 20-yard line, coming in to get him as Lakin gets. Ostmeyer getting up a little bit slow. Hopefully he's going to be okay, as he was just laid out from the backside by Lakin gets. And it will be a loss of quite a few yards. -6 through the air there. And that's not good for Tyler. His first reception of the night goes for negative yardage. And it brings up 2nd down and 16 here for the Red Devils with 1:50 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. 30-point lead for the Bulldogs. Shotgun set here for Pattengall, looking to throw it up, has a man wide open. That's Savage, and he is laid out with a big hit right there again. This one coming from Trace Kinterconnect, but they make it back to the original line of scrimmage after a pickup of 6 all the way to the far side of the field. Great pass and throw right there from Pattengall to Savage for a pickup of 6 here, and actually they'll say 7. So give them 3rd down and 9. It's a little bit more manageable than 3rd down and away long, kind of what they had. 1:04 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. Pattengall out of the shotgun. It'll be Zadro on his hip. One receiver to the right, none to the left. Pattengall awaits the snap, gets it at the waist. QB run up the middle of the football field. Got some running room, nearing the 1st down. Sticks. Is he going to be short? Yes, he is. No, are they going to give him the 1st down? He needed the full 10. Needed 9, and we'll see. I think they're going to have to bring out the chains with 39.7 seconds to go. No, they are. They're going to give him the 1st down. No. One official said yes. The other ones are saying no, and it'll bring up. Yes, they do. They move the sticks. 1st down and 10. So that will be a Red Devil 1st down. Josiah Pattengall scampering for 10 yards there to pick up, for 9 yards to pick up the 1st down. 25 seconds and counting to go. And now we've got a timeout on the field. No, delay of game going to be called on the Red Devils. I don't understand. No, excuse me, that'll be offsides. But if they're going to call delay a game, I was going to say it was the officials that took the longest to figure out whether it was a 1st down. So I don't know how it could have been delay a game, but they'll say offsides. Going to be called on the Red Devils. 8th penalty for 49 yards now. 1st down and 15. Pattengall takes the snap, flips it out to Zadro, who's wrapped up and brought down for a loss of about 2 on the far side of the field, and that will be our final play of the 3rd quarter. So the 3rd quarter comes to an end. It was all Quinter as they put up a total of 18 points here in the 3rd quarter on all passing touchdowns. And we are headed to the 4th and final quarter here from Semick Memorial Field. Our score, it is Oberlin down 30-6 to the Quinter Bulldogs. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country, 101.1 KFNF. We're through 3 full quarters here from Oberlin, and the Red Devils down 30-6 after 4 quarters to the Quinter Bulldogs. And a crucial and a big down coming up here. 2nd down at about 16 after the Lucas just lost 1 yard. They tried to pitch it out to him that last play before the break. Flags come in before they're able to snap it. And they'll say offside's called on the Red Devils once again. Second time that's happened on this set of downs. 2nd and 21, so a long country mile. First down marker sits on the opposite side of the 40 at the 36. And the Red Devils now have the football. 2nd down and 21 from the 24. Shotgun set here for Zadro. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Sends a man in motion. Here's the snap. Handoff. This is to Capruso off the right side. Got some running room as he bangs his way across the 25 before he's wrapped up and brought down with a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and long here for the Red Devils with 11 minutes and 30 seconds in the 4th quarter of play. So 4th quarter here from Simic Memorial Field. 11:14 to go. 30-6, Quinter out in front. 3rd down and 19, as they say. Capruso's able to pick up a couple there on the jet sweep. 97 on the ground today for the Red Devils. 45 through the air for 142. Your total. Shotgun set. Zadro out into the flat. Pattengall looking to throw. He does. Has Zadro wide open, but overshot him. Might have been able to pick up the first down. Would have had to scamper for about 10 more yards, but just overthrows him out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Red Devils are now 2 for 11 on 3rd down. And 4th and long, upcoming here of about 19 yards. Hardwick getting in the signals. Looks like it's going to be a punt here from Josiah Pattengall. And it will be Quinter Connect back to receive it just across the 30. Here's the snap. Tough play again. No, it's going to be a fake to the outside. Pattengall got some running room. Is still on his feet. Gets past the original first down marker, but comes up short. He needed to get 19 yards and almost got them all. He got about 17. No, they marked the ball a little bit more far in front than what I thought it was going to be. This is going to be a close spot. No, they're going to say he comes up just about a yard short. Are you kidding me? Flag comes in, though. The penalty will be declined. It was holding on the Red Devils, so either way, it was going to be 1st down. But the penalty's declined, so the fake punt almost worked again there.
Just came up a yard short. Red Devils will take over on the 37-yard line.
So he needed 19 yards. And picked up 18. Shotgun set here for Salyers. Receivers out to either side. Takes a snap. Wanting to throw. Pump fakes. Now he will. Throwing the deep ball down the sideline. And the pass is almost caught by Ethan Gruenbacher right at about the 15. Reed Ford went for the interception. And it just went over the top of his hands. Gruenbacher had to go in and out of his hands. And that will bring up 2nd down and 10 after Salyers overshoots it. So Pattengall there picking up 18 yards, but just coming up short on that 4th down on another fake punt try. The Red Devils had got one there in the first half. Salyers now 5 for 11 for 118 through the air. 30-6, 10:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. Salyers out of the shotgun. Receivers to either side. Takes a snap. Pump fakes. Halfback draw. And here comes Quinter Connect up the middle of the football field. He's got green grass in front of him. Kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. And the Bulldogs now extend it out to 30-6. It's a 30-point lead. Trace Quinter Connect with another touchdown. His 3rd on the day. This one coming from 43 yards out on his 15th carry. And that puts him over 100 yards for the 3rd time this season in just 4 games, and it's 36-6. And here they go for their first successful 2-point conversion. No, they will get stopped again as they try to run the fullback dive to Lakin Getz. He can't pop in, and it's 36-6 with 10:30 to go here in the third quarter of play. Oberlin will take over with the football when we come back. 36-6, Quinter in front. It's Oberlin Red Devil football right here on today's Best Country. Bridges back out there to kick it once again here for the Bulldogs. And here is your kick, high end over end kick taken right there by Capruzzo, racing it up the right sideline. He's got some running room. Capruzzo down the sideline, makes his way near the 40 before Bridges, the last man, the kicker, is finally able to get him out. So the Red Devils will start with the football with some great field position. First down and 10 from just on the other side of the 40, call it about the 37-yard line. Great return right there from Jaden Capruzzo. And with 10:23 to go, the Red Devils have their best starting field position of the second half. Now, can they take advantage of it? With a long way to go here. 36-6, 10:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. 30-point Bulldog lead. It'll be Zadro taking the snap out of the shotgun. One receiver out to either side. Patton Gall on his left hip sends a man in motion. That's Ford. Here's the snap. It is a handoff to Ford. Now it's a reverse play back to Savage. The Bulldogs read it perfectly. Savage trying to make some room out of it, and instead will lose a yard and bring up second down and 11 with 10:12 to go. So Savage with a loss of 2 officially, and it brings up second down and 12 for the Red Devils from their own 35-yard line. 36-6. It was 6-0 Red Devils at the end of one quarter. It's since been 36 unanswered by the Bulldogs. Shotgun set here for Zadro. Takes the snap, has trouble with it. Has some running room off the left side as he dives his way across the 40-yard line into Bulldog territory for the first time here in this half. And takes it out to about the 40, so a pickup of 5 there for Zadro on his 15th carry. And he finally is now back into the positive rushing yards. He has 15 carries for just 1 yard here today. Tough day for Lucas. Third down and 7 for the Red Devils from the Bulldog 39-yard line. First time they've been across the 40 tonight. Shotgun set for Zadro. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. He does. Has a man wide open. Pass cut by Patton Gall. First down and more as he dives his way across the 30. Great pass and catch right there from the 39 to about the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs. And the Red Devils are on the move here in this fourth quarter of play. So a pickup of 9 through the air from Zadro to Patton Gall. You wonder when they were going to go back to that play that worked in the first half for 13, and it works for 9 there. And with 8:46 and counting to go in the fourth quarter, 36-6 your score. Quinter in front. The Red Devils are on the move. Shotgun set for Zadro. One receiver out to the right. Patton Gall on his hip to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off to Patton Gall. Up the middle of the football field. He's got some running room. Slashing between defenders as he makes his way out across the 25. So a big pickup right there of 8 yards on first down from Josiah Patton Gall. And now has 17 carries for 120 and a TD on the night. So they'll say actually 7. And it brings up 2nd down and 3 for the Red Devils with 8:07 to go. 36-6 here in the fourth quarter. Red Devils trying to punch in a late TD. Shotgun set. Zadro takes a snap. QB keeper off the left side. Has enough for the first down. Breaks through. Still on his feet as he's carrying Bulldogs with him to the 11-yard line. Huge pickup right there from Lucas Zadro for another first down. That one coming on 2nd down that time. A pickup of 10 there from Lucas. And it brings up 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils with 7:39 and counting to go in the fourth quarter of play. Zadro will guard the shotgun. One receiver to the right. It'll be Patton Gall on his hip to the right of him in the backfield. Zadro takes the snap, hands it off. This is Patton Gall up the middle, across the 10. Flags come in as he dives his way to about the 6 or 7-yard line. And this flag is going to go against the Red Devils holding. So it'll back him up about 10 yards. So they say the flag is at about the 11. And we'll see how much this marks them back as they had 1st down and 10 from the 13. And now it'll bring up 1st down and 10 from about the 21. So a loss of 8 there on the penalty. 10 penalties for 62 yards for the Red Devils. Now here in the game, shotgun set for Zadro. One receiver out to either side. Patton Gall in the backfield. Sends a man into motion. Here's the snap. Fakes the jet sweep to the outside. Zadro got some running room as he takes a chop block right there at about the 15. And that's where he'll go down to bring up 3rd down and long. So a pickup of 7. So 2nd down and 13 here for the Red Devils at about the 15-yard line. So let's say actually a pickup of 6 there for Zadro. Shotgun set for Zadro. One receiver to the left. Patton Gall on his hip. Takes the snap, looking to throw. He does, and it's just behind Patton Gall and in the flat. So it'll go down, make it 3rd down and 13 here for the Red Devils. Lucas 2 for 4 for 22 passing tonight. And it brings up 3rd down and 13 here for the Red Devils, who have converted on 3rd down once on this drive. Can they do it again? The sticks sit just across the 5. You could call it about the 3. 3rd down and 13. Shotgun set here for Patton Gall. One receiver to the left, takes the snap, rolling out to his left. He's in trouble, now reverses field, back to his right, slips and falls at the 21, and it'll bring up 4th down and long after the loss of 5. So like I said, that dew is now making its way out on the field. You can kind of tell from up here. And certainly going to be maybe making it a little bit slicker out there. So 4th down and long here for the Red Devils. Backed up all the way to the 20-yard line. 4th down and 17. So they say just a loss of 4 there for Patton Gall. And Patton Gall will be out of the shotgun here with one receiver to the right. Man on his hip, Zadro in the backfield. Patton Gall takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right, looking to throw. He does into the end zone. The pass is intercepted by Trace Quinter. They say he was out of bounds. And yes, they do. So they say he was out of bounds. So it'll bring up 1st down. So no interception, just an incomplete pass. I think they said he was out of bounds. Or else it would say it'd be 1st down and 10 from the 50. So 1st down and 10 from the 20. Turnover on downs there for the Red Devils. And Quinter will start with a football. 1st down and 10 here from the 36 in the fourth quarter with 5:21 to go. Fakes once, hands it off now to Quinter, who makes his way out across the 1st down marker for a rough couple of yards there to bring up 2nd down. here with 5:04 and counting to go in the fourth quarter of play. So the Red Devils having really their first successful drive of the second half right there, but it ends up on a turnover on downs. And 4:52 and counting to go. A pickup of 2 there from Quinter after he just raced it in for 43 yards out. Shotgun set. Here's the snap. Handoff. This is to Getz. Got some running room. Still trying to get that corner. Ball pops out. And Getz is able to step on top of it as he makes his way out of bounds. And it will bring up third down and about 5 here for the Bulldogs with 4:38 to go. I think he was trying to stay in bounds to keep the clock running and was wanting to get tackled there by Garrett Emick, who was ushering him out of bounds. And instead, he ends up almost putting the ball on the turf, brings up third down and short here. I'd say third down at about 6 after a pickup of 2 there from Getz after he just barely got the edge. Ball placed at the 24. Sawyer's out of the shotgun. One receiver out to either side. Man on his hip of the backfield. Quinter takes the snap, hand off to him. Quinter breaking through. He's got some running room as he takes it out across the 35 to the 40, to the 30, 25 to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He is gone once more. Trace Quinter with his 4th touchdown of the night, and it puts the Bulldogs out in front. No. Yes, they will say a touchdown. So the flag was going to go against the Red Devils. Quinter with his 4th touchdown, and it puts the Bulldogs in front 42-6 here in the fourth quarter of play. So that one coming from the 26-yard line for a 54-yard touchdown. And Trace Quinter has now 161 yards on the night. 42-6. Quinter has not had a successful 2-point try tonight. And we'll see if they can add 2 and maybe get the first one. Salyer's out of the shotgun. QB keeper up the middle, and it is. So their first one of the night comes with 4:27 to go in the fourth, and it puts the Bulldogs in front 44-6. So 44-6 here in the fourth quarter with 4:27 to go. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more fourth quarter action right here on today's Best Country 101.1 KFNF. (44-6) as Bridges boots it into the back of the end zone, and the Red Devils will start with a touchback here. First down and 10. They'll take it from the 15 after a Trace Quinter 54-yard touchdown run. And it's 44-6. Quinter out in front. Red Devils, their last drive, pretty successful until they got close to the red zone and ended up having to go for it on fourth down and didn't come up with it. So first down and 10 for the Red Devils here from the 15 with 4:27 to go in the fourth quarter of play. One more score. And a 2-point conversion will put us at the 45-point mark. Zadro out of the shotgun. One receiver to the right. Man on his hip. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Pattengall up the middle. Racing there. Gets about a yard or so to bring up second down and 9 here for the Red Devils. So certainly has cooled off. Nice and cool nights here in Oberlin with the moisture in the air. Makes it a little nippy when that wind comes up every once in a while. 64 degrees currently at the moment. And the 1 yard carry there for Pattengall. 116 on the night for him. 44-6, 3:55 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter of play. It'll be Pattengall out of the shotgun. No, Zadra out of the shotgun. Pattengall on his hip. Receiver out to the right. QB run off the right side, up the middle. Gains a couple of more yards, but stopped. And it'll bring up third down at about 6 after the pickup of 3.
Zadra getting a few yards.
So Lucas all night, who had been in the negative rushing yards, has made his way out. It took him 15 carries to do it, but he has now 18 carries for 20 yards on the night. Third down and 7 here for the Red Devils from their own 18-yard line. As Zadro will be out of the shotgun. One receiver over to the right. 3 minutes and counting to go here in quarter 4. Zadro takes the snap, hands it off. This is to Pattengall. Loses the football, I think. No. They say he doesn't. It looked like he might have lost it, but it brings up fourth down after he picks up a yard. So fourth down and 6 here for the Red Devils. Red Devils now on third down tonight, 3 of 14. 4th and 6, looking to punt it away. It's Gage. No, it is Josiah Pattengall. He does get it away this time. Takes a bounce at the 40. Will roll to the 35 and be stopped there by Talon Savage with 2:16 to go. In the fourth quarter of play, it's 44-6. Quinter out in front. As they'll take back over. 345 total yards tonight for the Bulldogs. 227 on the ground, 118 through the air, and that's on just 5 completions. So Quinter will race up to the line. Salyers under center, T formation. Here's the snap, hands it off to Getz, no QB keeper, and he's wrapped up by Garrett Emick and pushed back in the backfield for a loss possibly here, and we'll bring up second down. 2 minutes and counting to go here in the second quarter. So first week of district action, it played like a District 6 game, close all the way up until the second half, and Quinter has kind of taken over, but a really close and tight first half with a lot of chances for Oberlin. Loss of 3 as Garrett Emick comes up with a TFL. So it was Salyers there on the loss of 3. Here's the snap. It's going to be a pitch to Quinter Connect. He's weaving his way through and somehow still on his feet as he takes it across the original first down line of scrimmage, and it makes his all the way out to the 39. So he'll pick up 7 yards there on second down. Trace Quinter Connect just doing it all. 168 yards on the ground tonight. 4 touchdowns. He's averaging 9.3 yards per carry. And it brings up third down and 7 here for the Bulldogs with 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter of play. I formation. Quinter Connect at the tip of the eye. Salyers under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Quinter Connect races his way up. Picks up needed 8. And might have got them all there, as they'll say he'll get the first down. Needed 7 and got 7. Enough for the first down. That's the first time that the Bulldogs have converted on third down tonight. They pick up their 9th first down, and with 48.1 seconds to go, the clock will stop. First down and 10 here for the Bulldogs from the 35-yard line. Clock will start, winding now, and Salyers will just take an E. And that will most likely be the last play of the game. They'll have to kneel it maybe one more time with about 10 seconds to go. We'll see. The back judge is going to call a delay of game or not. And no, I think everyone's just getting ready to pack it up. So that will do it. Final in the books here from Civic Memorial Field. Your score, it is Oberlin 6, Quinter 44. Oberlin drops to 1-3 on the season. Quinter now a perfect 4-0, the sixth-ranked team in the state, who got a scare from the Red Devils tonight in the first half, pound them in the second half to walk away with their fourth win. Red Devils lose their first district game of the season. We are headed to our post-game show. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, get you final stats, take a look at some final scores from around the state, and then wrap things up here from Oberlin. Once again, your final score, Quinter 44, Oberlin 6, right here on today's Best Country. Wrapping things up here with our post-game show back here from Simic Memorial Field, where the Red Devils fall to 1-3 on the season as they take a tough loss here tonight to the Quinter Bulldogs by a final score of 44-6. Let's dive into it, take you through your scoring summary here tonight. It all started in the first quarter when Oberlin got a 1-yard touchdown run from Josiah Pattengall with 10:03 to go. Oberlin took the 6-0 lead there in the first quarter of play, but then it would be all Quinter after that as they would score the rest of the time out, shutting out the Red Devils from the first quarter on. Trace Kinderconnect started out, 3-yard touchdown run to tie it at 6 there in the second quarter. Then with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go, Trace Kinderconnect runs it in from 11 yards out to put the Quinter Bulldogs in front 12-6 at the break. They would take a bigger lead there in the third quarter with 9:47 to go as Sawyers hit Gruenbacher for a 7-yard touchdown pass. 2-point conversion would be no good, make it 18-6. Sawyers would hit Gruenbacher again with 3:45 to go in the third quarter with a 19-yard touchdown pass to make it 24-6. And then with 2:38 to go, Sawyers would hit Camden Prolifka for a 20-yard touchdown pass to make it 30-6. And then in the fourth quarter, 2 scores, both of them from Trace Kinderconnect, one from 43 yards out to make it 36-6 with 10:30 to go, and to make it 44-6 with 4:27 to go. That one from 54 yards out. Take you through your stats here tonight. Team-wise, the Quinter Bulldogs run 38 plays tonight in total, 33 rushing for 238, 5 through the air that were enough for completions, 118 yards through the air tonight for a total of 356 on the night, 11 penalties for 84 yards, 9 total first downs. They were 1 for 5 on third down, 0 for 2 on fourth down tonight for the Bulldogs. As for the Red Devils, 47 total plays for them for 195 total yards, 141 on the ground, 54 through the air. Did have 1 turnover on a fumble, 10 penalties for 62 yards, 9 first downs, 3 for 14 on third down, and 1 for 7 on third down. The Quinter Bulldogs individually look like this, led by Trace Kinner-Connect. He has 19 carries for 175 yards and 4 touchdowns tonight. Lakin Getz with 5 carries for 16 yards. Shea Salyers with 5 carries for 27 yards. Camden Prolifka, 4 carries for 20 yards on the night. Shea Salyers passing 5 for 11 for 118 yards. Ethan Grubacker with 3 receptions for 83 yards and 2 touchdowns. Camden Prolifka with 1 reception for 20 yards and a touchdown, and Lakin gets 1 reception for 15 yards. As for the Oberlin Red Devils individually, Lucas Zadro, tough night rushing the football for him. Total of 18 carries on the night for him for just 19 yards. Josiah Pattengall, pretty good night, 20 carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown. Talon Savage, 1 carry for -2 yards. Jaden Capruzzo, 2 carries for 7 yards. Lucas Zadro passing 2 for 4 for 22 yards. Josiah Pattengall, 4 for 11 for 32 yards. Receiving wise, Tyler Ostmeyer, 1 catch for -6 yards. Talon Savage, 1 catch for 7 yards. 1 catch from Lucas Zadro for 28 yards. 2 catches from Josiah Pattengall for 22 yards. Jane Capruzzo with 1 catch for 3 yards. So that's how it looks statistic-wise here from Simic Memorial Field. Give you some final scores here for you tonight. Norton takes down Phillipsburg 14-6. Great Bend over Wichita Southwest 55-0. Central takes down Argonia Attica 44-12. That's Pratt Skyline takes down Ness City 46-0. Iola in Anderson County, it was 2-0 at the break. That ends up being 16-6 in favor of Iola there. And trying to get you some more scores. Smith Center beats Wabanzi 16-14. And Chase County takes down Burlington 46-0. Linden wins it 44-24 tonight. So some final scores from around the state of Kansas, and that will kind of wrap us up here for the post-game show. Once again, the Red Devils falling tonight 44-6. They're back in action coming up next week when they travel south to take on the Hoxie Indians, who had a tough game tonight as well. They were taking on the Stockton Tigers on the road there to start out district play, so I would assume Hoxie was able to get the win there tonight. Haven't seen a final score on it, but they will take on the Hoxie Indians next week. Kind of a rivalry between these two, just about 30 minutes or so separating them, but they'll make the trip south to take on the Indians next week. Pre-game, 6 o'clock kickoff, 7 p.m. Between the Red Devils and the Indians. We'll also have Red Devil Volleyball coming up next week from St. Francis in a triangular where the Red Devils will take on St. Francis and Southwest out of Bartley, Nebraska. There for you next week. Once again, Red Devil Football returns next Friday from Hoxie. Pre-game, 6 o'clock kickoff, 7 p.m. from Hoxie. Well, that'll do it for me. Once again, the Quinter Bulldogs get the win tonight, 44-6. I'm Sam Knoll, signing off, saying so long and good night here from Simic Memorial Field.